Now, I'm never going to vote against Tom Brady till they carry his ass off on a damn stretcher or a wheelchair or something like that.
On today's Top Shelf Tuesday edition of the Odd Coaches Podcast, Dr. Adams and the OCP team of correspondents preview the NFC South in advance of the 2022-2023 football season. Welcome to today's show. The Odd Coaches Podcast is sponsored by the CKA Save Project. The CKA Save Project is an industry leader in providing student-athlete academic and athletic support. From assessing student-athletes' academic and athletic skills, to measuring and monitoring student-athlete academic progress, to improving student-athlete time management and organizational skills, the CKA Save Project provides wraparound services for student-athletes from middle school through college. For more information, visit us on the web at www.ckasaveproject.org or schedule a free consultation with Dr. Keith Adams by emailing cka@ckasaveproject.org.
Greetings and salutations and welcome to the Odd Coaches Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Keith Adams, and with me today, for real, is my tag team partner, the Brian Pillman Jr. to my Griff Garrison in the Varsity Blondes and AEW. Fans, welcome back the icon, the showstopper, the main event, and the reason why we are here, Coach Mike Francis and Coach One. 500th time. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed your extended vacation.
That was a great week. Yes.
And it is good to have you here on our NFL Top Shelf Tuesday taping. Today, Coach is going to do the NFC South. We're going to do it OG style. Just us, our correspondents have real life going on. I got all the notes from here. Ready to go.
Ready to go.
This is exciting. So fans, with our NFL format, our ratings, if we rate you a 1 point anything, we think your championship caliber. If you're rated 2, we think you're average. 2 point whatever, average, because the NFL's a little bunch of average teams. And if you're a 3 anything, you got major needs, and we won't be worried about you. So, Coach, I'm going to feed you the question, and you give me your answer. For the NFC South, Tampa Bay, I had them ranked a 2.22. Is Tom Brady guilty of going for the third SD Jones drop kick? Fans, what I mean by that is SD Jones was an enhancement talent in the late 70s, early 80s.
Special delivery, Jones.
You got to do that.
Yeah.
And whenever he was going against a really good wrestler, SD Jones would be rocking and rolling, and he'd give him a big drop kick. And the big villain would back up. He would give him a second drop kick, and he'd back up even more. And then he would go for the third drop kick. He would miss it. Villain goes for his finisher. 1, 2, 3.
And he's out.
Jones is counting the lights. So Tom Brady is going against Father Time. And hey, fans, to me, Tom Brady is SD Special Delivery Jones.
Wow.
And you know, he did a number on Father Time a couple of years ago. Last year, he did a number on Father Time.
Ooh.
But now, is this the third drop kick franchise? What do you think about the Bucs and Tom Brady?
Now, I'm never going to vote against Tom Brady till they carry his ass off on a damn stretcher or a wheelchair or something like that. I'm always going to believe he's good enough. As long as he's on the field, he's got a chance. That's not too many people ever play the game like him, but that's the way I feel. So I got Tampa Bay winning this division.
All right. So even with his little absence, we don't care. Take all the time you want, Tom. We'll see you when we get back.
The man in his 40s, he can't do trainer camp like he's, like he a rookie. Like, he can't do it.
He just bounce though, man. I ain't mad at him, but he did just roll. He said, "I'll be back."
He ain't earned that.
I didn't say anything was wrong, but he did say, "Look,
he earned that."
I'm out of here.
Man, he earned all of that.
All right.
Name one more quarterback in that division. Except for Jameis Winston.
Well, actually, I can because I did the show notes, so that's cheating. But so I won't lie. And speaking of quarterbacks, the Carolina Panthers, I ranked them a 2.33. And Mike, who's playing QB1? So they played the Washington Commanders, getting in the habit of saying that, and they started Baker, and Sam Darnold threw the touchdown. So, and then the third guy, I always forget his name. Is that Matt Corral? Is that your boy, Matt Corral?
From Ole Miss?
Yes, I think he's the third go up. So, who's playing QB1 if Mike is coaching Carolina?
Probably, well, definitely not Corral. He's too young for that. But I would go with the kid who threw the touchdown. I'm not putting.
Darnold?
Yeah, I'm not putting Baker in yet. I told you, Sam Darnold was in New York, man, like with the Jets, with no line, no running game. Like I think if you surround him, with a good line and a decent group of receivers in the running game, he'll excel. Like Tom Brady ain't ever do all of it on his own. And I think we try to compare these young quarterbacks to him because of where he was drafted. But what we don't look at is where he was drafted to and what was around him. Like everybody don't have the wherewithal to make things happen if you don't have the line they had, the running game they had, the coach they had. Everybody was fully committed in New England. So that's what helped Tom Brady be Tom Brady. And as time went on, he's got better. He's gotten better. So I think I'm not comparing Sam Darnold to Tom Brady by no means. But what I'm saying is I think too many times we do.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Speaking of fair, I have the New Orleans Saints ranked 2.33. And quite frankly, are we undervaluing the Saints? Are the Saints better than what people like me think they're going to be, or we are who we thought they were?
Who they?
I thought it was who that.
Who that? Who that? Who they? I thought it said who they say they're gonna beat them Saints. Was who that? That's cool. But either way, the Saints and the Falcons really. I'll watch them if they play in Tampa Bay or the Panthers because I really do like Sam Darnold. So those are my two teams, Buccaneers and Panthers out of that division. The other two, Falcons going to be the Falcons, Saints going to be the Saints. So it ain't going to change. Those are money makers, of course, and everybody's got them circled on their schedule.
All right, because I had Atlanta at 2.55, and I guess you answered the question of will they ever recover from 28-3? Because that is that's a big thing hanging over their head, man. Will they ever recover from 28-3 at half?
I don't know about that. I mean, it's who gonna do it?
Yeah, they got nothing right now.
Who's the leadership? Like who is?
The Desmond Ridder guy looked pretty good from Cincy in the preseason with the backup against the backups. All right, with that, fans, in segment 2, we will actually go through their schedule, try to do some win totals, strictly for entertainment purposes only.
Of course.
And we'll be right back on the iCoaches Podcast.
The reviews are in for Dr. Keith Adams' book, Finding the Balance, My Personal Journey to Academic and Athletic Success. College professor and student-athlete academic expert Dr. Lisa Rubin said, "There is nothing out there like this book, so I do hope people will pay attention and give it a read." Former George Mason standout Fowler and Campbell said, "Consider this book an opportunity to work directly with Dr. Adams, just like I did. I assure you that there will be something you can take away that will be useful to you throughout your personal journey." Ryan Waite, a recent college graduate who is a software engineer, said, "I like how the book is based on research, which makes it good for general students as well as student athletes." The book serves as both a memoir to Dr. Adams' 30-year academic and athletic career, as well as an instructional guide to assist student athletes, parents, coaches, teachers, and administrators navigate through the challenges of finding a better balance between academic and athletic success. The book includes over 15 personal stories and anecdotes from Dr. Adams, along with numerous former players and colleagues from a variety of sports and endeavors. You can order your copy at www.ckasaveproject.org. From the main page, simply click CKA Save Project Services and order the Find the Balance book. For more information, contact Dr. Keith Adams by email at cka@ckasaveproject.org.
Welcome back to the Odd Coaches Podcast. In segment 2 we're going to have a structured debate on strength of schedule and how many wins we think these cats are going to get. So we're going to start off with Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay has the fourth hardest schedule, Mike, and Vegas has them winning 11 and a half games. We're going to try to count out 12 wins to see if we're going to bet on the Bucks. So let me start counting. They played Dallas week 1. Is that one?
Ooh.
All right, we'll pause on that. We got New Orleans week 2.
They beat New Orleans.
All
I got to
right,
see Dallas. I haven't seen Dallas yet. That's why I haven't made that decision. Like, you know what I mean?
Pause. Green Bay week 3.
That's going to be a tough one. Green Bay, I think Green Bay wins that. So that's an L.
Okay, Kansas City week 4.
Back-to-back L's.
Atlanta week 5.
W.
All right, that's 2 guaranteed. Pittsburgh week 6.
W.
3. Carolina.
W.
4. Baltimore. It's okay to pause.
Yeah, pause that. Pause.
All right, Rams.
W.
All right, 5. Seattle.
W.
Cleveland Browns.
W.
All right, we had 7.
Because that's the last game homeboy suspended, right? That's week 6.
We're going to leave that alone.
New
Orleans. New Orleans.
W. He pull the plug and get down, huh? You jumping off ship, yo.
San Francisco. Damn, this is a hard schedule.
W. It's the toughest schedule for these first 8 weeks. I don't know who did that, but I bet all them games prime time on TV because they trying to make money off Tom, man. They pimping Tom now. They pimping.
Cincinnati. They got Cincinnati week 15. I'm taking the under. All right, I'm stopping. I'm off the boat now. I think we're gonna put down 10 on the under on Tampa Bay.
What's the under? What's the number?
11 and a half.
Oh, that's under. That schedule's too hard. Yeah, they fucking Tom Brady, boy.
He's SD Jones, baby. That's his third drop kick on that.
But he don't control the schedule though. That's the NFL doing him dirty, boy. And the NFL doing him dirty.
Woo! All right. So the Saints. They have the 7th toughest schedule and plus or minus 8 over or under 8 wins for the Saints. So let me see if we can count out some victories for the Saints. Okay. Are we ready?
He said, let's see if we can count out some victories.
Count out now. Let's see if we count 9 out. Atlanta. Is that a win? Come on. They got to beat Atlanta.
Yeah, they'll beat Atlanta.
All right, 1. Tampa Bay.
No, that's an L.
Carolina.
W.
2. Minnesota.
W.
3. Seattle.
Whoa, where the Minnesota game at?
Minnesota game is they changed the name. Is that it's at home? Nope, it's at Minnesota.
That's an L. That's an L. They ain't gonna beat Minnesota up there. It's an L.
Yeah, but it's in October. So.
It's an L. It's still an L. It's an L.
All right, Seattle.
W.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
It's at home.
That's an L with Joe Burrow.
You're already pausing.
Arizona.
Burrow. They're at Arizona. Oh, shoot. Wait a second. Cincinnati is at the Superdome. And that's Joe Burrow. Oh, I think
Cincinnati. Yeah, that one might be worth 20.
Sorry, fans. Strictly for entertainment purposes only. I miss my partner.
That might be worth 20, 25, dog. For entertainment purposes only. I'm just saying.
Okay, sorry about that, fan.
25.
Okay, Arizona. So back to Arizona.
Oh,
I'm
God.
counting 8 wins right now, Mike.
Is that at Arizona?
That is at Arizona.
That's an L.
And then we've got the Raiders.
Well, I don't know. If Kyler Murray don't pull a Kyrie Irving, you know what I mean? He might be. I'm serious, man. These young boys, man, ever since we stopped paddling kids, and like my mother told about 15 years ago, the reason she retired, She working at the daycare for the government, and they said you can't tell a kid no more. That's the generation of kids we got right now. Don't nobody want to tell them nothing, so they run around crazy. This Kyler Murray dude acting the way he did, like that, man, he gonna blow that organization up. Watch. It's gonna be another Kyrie Irving. If he don't shut up and just, I hate to say shut up and play, because that's LeBron shit. But yo, you too young to be making demands and talking the way you talking, like unfollowing on Twitter. I'm sorry I went there that quick, but some things I just can't deal. I can't deal with it, yo.
I'm still not counting 8 right now. You got Baltimore.
No, that's
week 9.
I take Baltimore on that one. Yeah. That's an L.
Pittsburgh, they're at Pittsburgh.
That's a W. That's a W.
Then they got the Rams, 49ers, Tampa Bay. Boom, 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 bye week. And then they come out Atlanta, Cleveland.
W. Lel.
Yeah.
Depends if your boy back, DW back, D Watts. If D Watts back, it's an L.
I'm running again. All right, so
I'm just saying,
leave
man.
The Saints alone, man. The Saints just.
What's the over under? That's
8.
just
8.
Under.
I can't count 9.
Under.
Man.
We're gonna say under. Under.
Okay. Falcons got the 9th hardest schedule, and they're projected to win 5 games. So let's see if we can find 5. We're gonna see if they can win 5. It's projected to win 5. Okay. All right, New Orleans, Rams, Seattle. Seattle's a chance, so that's 1.
New Orleans a chance too, though.
Okay.
No, I'm saying that Seattle and New Orleans is
okay.
I mean, it's going to be a hard game. Okay, let's put it that way.
So we got New Orleans. You got a shot. Seattle, Cleveland. They're not beating Tampa.
Week 3 in Cleveland.
Week 4 in Cleveland.
Yeah, I'll take Cleveland on that one. Yeah, you're right.
And actually, they're home. They're in Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I can't even remember all these stadium names.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're not beating Tampa. They should not beat San Francisco with all the hype following that you guys are telling me about.
Yeah, we're following that. We need following that.
Follower's coming on next week for the NFC West to be our San Francisco 49ers rep if he can wake up. But that's a side family joke. Yeah. They can beat Carolina. Okay. They're not beating. They got to play the Chargers. Oh, man.
They ain't gonna beat the Chargers. They might be under on the 5, bro. Real talk.
Yeah. So Akil would tell me they got games circled on their schedule. So they go week 8 Carolina, week 9 Chargers, week 10 Carolina. So we gotta get like something off that. They got the Bears. They got the Bears week 11.
So they're gonna beat Carolina twice in the Bears. That's 3, right?
Hey, man. And then they got the Commanders. They're coming to FedEx, baby. They're coming to FedEx.
That's going to be an exciting game. The Commanders going to score late or kick a field goal to win that game, though, because they love playing to the level of their competition. They play the great teams great and the bad teams bad. So I still take the Commanders by field goal in that game.
All right. Then they got week 13 Steelers. They got New Orleans. I can't. Yeah, no. That's either going to be
that's an under
or an under. That's not going to be over. I don't see it. All right. And then my favorite team of the division, the Carolina Panthers, for all the wrong reasons. They have the 12th hardest schedule. And Vegas says six wins for the Carolina Panthers. So let's take a look here. Can we count 6? We're opening with Cleveland, which is, Baker's got to start that game, man. Baker's got to start that game against Cleveland.
Why?
Because that's TV ratings, baby. That's rating. Opening week, Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, in front of the Rabbit fan base. I didn't tell you. All right. So Carolina plays the Giants. That's a win.
Yes. W.
Then they got the Saints, the Cardinals,
W.
49ers, Rams. Damn.
W.
Tampa Bay, and then Atlanta. So they might go into week 8, 2-6, man. They
Mm.
might be
Right?
2-6. And then they got the Bengals, Falcons. There's a third win. Ravens. They got Denver. Denver's one player away.
Yo, if you don't shout out my boy, a co-admin with me in summer school, has been a Denver fan since John Elway been there. We had long talks during our breaks this summer, man. Long talk. So I shout out for him being loyal. But I told him, y'all been one player away since Hitler was not Hitler, since Fiddler was a puppy.
Yes, okay. All right, so they come off the bye with Seattle, Pittsburgh, Detroit Lions. All right, there's your run right there. Because then they go Tampa Bay, New Orleans to end the season. I'm not messing with them. Yeah, you can have that one. So, all right, with that, fans, we will take a quick break and then come back and see who's going to win on the
Yes,
Coaches Podcast.
There is an old business adage that says, what gets measured and monitored gets done. It is also fact that deadlines spur action. That is what the CKA Save Project academic monitoring service can do for student athletes. Measure and monitor their academic progress to improve their grades. Our academic monitoring services provide ongoing academic support for student athletes for a designated period of time. Our academic success coaches work with student athletes on time management and organizational skills, along with improving their ability to self-advocate. Every few weeks, our academic success coaches meet with student athletes to assess their academic progress, as well as provide ongoing academic advising. If needed, student athletes have access to CKA Learning Specialists who provide virtual core subject academic support for student athletes. For more information, visit us on the web at www.ckasaveproject.org or schedule a free virtual consultation with Dr. Keith Adams by email at cka@ckasaveproject.org.
Welcome back to the Coaches Podcast, and in segment 3, hey, we're gonna start making real picks, man. So, Mike, who do you have as the division winner?
Oh, come on,
I got
man.
Tampa Bay.
I got Tampa Bay. Yeah. Hands down. Long as Tom Brady's healthy, Tampa Bay help. But again, everybody's due to injury. But I say Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Now, are there any other playoff teams coming out of the South? If there is, it's going to be New Orleans, and I'm not sure about that. What say you?
If they let Jameis Winston be Jameis Winston and stop trying to let him be Drew Brees, just, you know what I mean? I think they could. So sometimes we get locked in. These offensive coordinators don't exactly adjust. They try to put square pegs in the round holes. And you and I both know as coaches, especially high school, you got to be flexible. But too many people aren't. Their pride getting away. Too many people aren't.
Okay. Who's going to be the big surprise for the NFC South?
I think the Carolina Panthers, in my opinion. I think the Carolina Panthers.
I typed that the same thing. Matt Rule is not a bad coach. He
ain't like your not like your boy in Arizona. You can't stand his ass.
That guy sucks. Okay, I said it. I'm sorry. I'm sure he's a good person, but I am not a Cliff Kingsbury fan. Well, wait till next week when I have data to back that up. But I have Carolina as my surprise team as well. I'll be watching them again for all the wrong reasons, because it's strictly for entertainment purposes only. And who do you think is going to be the biggest disappointment? I'm going to jump the gun and tell you I think Tampa Bay is going to be the biggest disappointment, because that's a hard schedule. They're projected to win 11.5. And yes, you can still make the playoffs by being the best team in your bad division. But that doesn't mean you're good. But that's me. Mike, who do you think is going to be the biggest disappointment?
I don't know.
It'd be Atlanta, because you're not disappointed.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, so if Tampa Bay could be the biggest disappointment, because I have so much high hopes for them. They could be biggest disappointment. I don't have nothing for nobody else. So they would have to be the Buccaneers. Like if an injury or something happen, or they miraculously don't win it, that would be my disappointment.
Yeah.
Because the rest of them, I don't see. I mean, shit. You got one team got over and under 5 wins. Come on, man.
Let me double. Yeah.
Why they
No.
even in training?
Saints has 8. Saints 8. Panthers 6. Falcons 5.
5. That's what I'm saying.
Just yeah.
You got 3 teams that don't even have 9 wins as the over under.
Yeah.
And do you know that the Saints, researching this last night before the show, do you know the Saints have the most wins in that division? That's how bad that league has been traditionally. Because the Saints ain't been relevant how long?
That one Super Bowl year.
And they still got the most wins?
Man, I still remember Earl Campbell played for the Saints in his waning days.
They got 97 wins in the division.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's bad.
So do we have a Super Bowl team?
Hell no.
The NFC?
Well, if they healthy, I don't know.
No, we do not.
No, I don't know.
I said it. Kelly clip it.
But
no way.
I'm not betting against Tom Brady. I've seen worse teams make it. Out of New England, when he was in New England, he had worse teams that made it. They shouldn't even been in the playoffs. They shouldn't have been there. Definitely not the Super Bowl.
SD Special Delivery Jones. You're going to hear that reference
all
year with Tom Brady. And I'm taking the under out of spite. Go Roger Staubach. Anyway, on behalf of my tag team partner, Coach Mike Francis, I am Dr. Keith Adams saying thank you for listening and or watching the iCoaches podcast, and we will see you on the sidelines.
Let's go Panthers. Let's go Panthers.
Take care.
We hope you enjoyed today's show. The Odd Coaches podcast drops new episodes every Tuesday through Friday on most weeks. Make sure you subscribe to the Odd Coaches podcast on Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Spotify, and YouTube. Follow the Odd Coaches podcast on Twitter and Instagram at Odd Coaches. Follow Dr. Adams on Twitter and Instagram at CKA Save Project. In addition, follow Coach Mike Francis on Twitter and Instagram at Coach Franchise, spelled Coach Franchize. For more information about the CKA Save Project, please visit them on the web at www.ckasaveproject.org. See you next time on the Odd Coaches Podcast.